jar, nigga. Shop with me, I supply pressure. Bitch, I'm in it like Curt Hennig. Try to test, that's when I flex. Got my foot on your neck, nigga. You know I apply pressure. I'ma get my respect. Cause if not, I apply pressure. Got the gas in the jar, nigga. Shop with me, I supply pressure. Bitch, I'm in it like Curt Hennig. Try to test, that's when I flex.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello and welcome to another episode of Curt Hennig Was the Best, Changed My Mind. I'm your host, Steph. Today on our Perfect Podcast, we're going to watch along to round 2 of Curt and Luis Rivera. So this actually will have Gorilla and Bobby Heenan. And this will be right after Bobby gets rid of the Red Rooster. Okay. So anyway, I have some interesting stuff to begin with, though. We're actually going to show some Rick Rude stuff. And then, of course, we're going to show some Greg Gagne stuff and also Adrian Adonis. Saw this on X and I was like, wow, that would be so great to, tune into. By the way, I just want to let everyone know I'm thinking of changing the show title a little bit. So I'm thinking, maybe like something like Curt Hennig was the, perfect or something. And if I can't use that, well, something like, like Curt Hennig, nobody beats Curt Hennig, nobody, something like that. Because I don't think I can use Mr. Perfect because Mr. Perfect is probably, copyrighted and stuff. But, I don't think they could copyright Curt's name. You know what I mean? So, and really, this is, Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind, but like nobody beats Mr. Perfect, nobody, or nobody beats Curt Hennig, nobody, something like that, So if you do see a change on Rumble or you see a change on YouTube or whatever, don't panic. The show's not going anywhere. I'm just going to change it up a bit. So yeah, I was just thinking maybe change the name a little bit to kind of something that isn't like kind of not a stolen, but it is kind of like, the change my mind part. Someone had used on a political or something else, but and I didn't want it as political. Let's just say that. I didn't want it as political. I just kind of, just blurted it out one day. I was just like, Curt Hennig's the best, changed my mind. Something like that. Hang on. Okay. So anyway, the first thing we're going to watch is literally, and I saw this by accident. I saw it's supposed to be a Rick Rude rib on this one guy. They're, I don't know, downtown somewhere. They're like, on a street, you can't make this up. Okay. You can't make this up. They're literally on the street somewhere. And they're like, he challenges him to like, I'll give you $5, says I can throw this cantaloupe farther than you can. And the guy's like, okay, fine. So, he puts the little thing down and he throws it, right? And it goes however many feet. And then, of course, Rick steps up and Rick's going to do something to cheat somehow. But we never said how to exactly throw this cantaloupe, right? So it's better if you watch it than me just explain it. Okay. Let me present me here. Share screen. Okay, here we go. I mean, you can't make this up, okay? You just can't.
$5 at my.
Stop. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. Press play and go.
$5 at my cantaloupe makes it further than his. You go first, Bucko.
Pick one.
Give me which one. Give me whatever one you want.
Take that.
Give me the heavy one.
This one. Give me that one. Don't give me this one.
Well, don't switch. My cantaloupe's going to go at least 5 yards further than yours.
Can I have the other one? No.
$5?
Yeah.
They're literally in the street.
I got to get 5 yards on them, Tommy.
Where's the, we can run up to this, that over there?
Yeah. A running head start. Boom.
I'll get 5 more yards distance.
Remember, this ain't a baseball.
Yeah.
Not a softball. Oh, he throws it pretty far. I hope that didn't hit a car.
Official marker. Who's coming? Please mark it. Okay, I gotta beat him on 5.
All right, here we go, Rick.
I wonder if he saw 10 Cup. Oh! $5 for the guy with the brain.
Those landed.
No.
Again, he never said how to throw it, right?
I said I beat him by at least 5. You keep the 5 though.
You can keep the 5 though. Yeah. Well, I mean, he sort of cheated there, but I mean, again, I don't know. He never said how exactly to throw it, right? He didn't say how to throw it. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's great. All right. So the next one, all I got to say to that is I mean, hello. He did not say how to throw it. So that's technically not cheating, but I mean, he did throw it differently. He tossed it differently than the guy just threw it, I mean, he didn't say how the rules were, so I guess the rules didn't count in this instance. Okay. So we're gonna watch Rick Rude and the Boss here. This is from WCW, so pretty cool. They love you, Rick.
Shut your mouth.
I didn't say anything.
Open your eyes and give some respect to the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.
Starcade 93 continues. With the
93.
first of 3 super matches. This contest is 1 fall, 30-minute time limit, and it is recognized by the WCW International for the World Heavyweight title. Introducing first, wearing his black uniform and weighing in at 292 pounds. He comes to us from the Cobb County Correction Center, introducing the challenger, the man known as the Boss. And his opponent, wearing the artwork in multiple colors and weighing in at 255 and 1/2 pounds, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota. He has been undefeated since winning the title at the Fall Brawl this past September. He's a former world
No, this is
tag
December.
team champion.
Starcade was always in
US
December.
Heavyweight champion. He's the master of the Rude Awakening. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the current world title holder. He is simply ravishing Rick
Rude the Boss are set to go. And Jesse, we've seen all kinds of matches. We saw a high-impact opening tag bout, 2 big guys, butt heads, and the Shockmaster and Awesome Kong. A great scientific match, and Steamboat and Regal, a very physical tag match. And then we saw just a bloody U.S. title match. And now what do you expect here with the Boss and Ravishing Rick Rude?
Well, I expect the Boss to turn it into a brawl, and I expect Ravishing Rick Rude to be in the battle for his life as well as for his title. But one thing you got to give Ravishing Rick Rude credit for, he's in phenomenal shape.
I don't think so. You damn well think that.
Look at this. Looks like one of those boot camps that they send the juveniles to. Little psych out job going on here. Who's going to get the psychological advantage?
Well, Rick Rude loves the psych out. He loves to do it, and he is finding it a very tough road to psych out the man from the Cobb County Correctional Facility.
Well, it's pretty hard to psych out a guy who deals with criminals on a daily basis.
Actually, that's true. He was a correctional officer.
But then again, some people may say Ravishing Rick Rude's a criminal, right?
Yeah, well, say
Criminal
he stole the belt
of what?
from Flair at Fall Brawl. We were both there.
What is Rick Rude a criminal of exactly?
Rude covers up in the corner.
Ow.
And the referee pushes the boss back.
You know, Boss very anxious to get things going.
Hey, no spitting. No spitting. I shall be right back.
Too anxious and Rude.
He spit on him.
Yeah, he spit on him. He spit on him, all right. That was
Now,
gross.
what's your call on that one, Tony?
Minus 1 point for spitting, I guess. I don't know.
Minus 1 point. What's that all
Rude
about?
and the boss. In the corner. And again, the boss gets ready to hand him a big meat hook.
And again, the champion cowering in the corner, covering up.
Rude is playing a very smart game right here.
Maybe this is Rude's version of, remember when Muhammad Ali did rope-a-dope?
In Zaire. With George Foreman.
He roped that big dope George right in there.
Sure did. A very cautious Rick Rude and the boss.
Who will be known as Ray Trailer in WCW
Rude
later.
in the center of the ring, and the boss has not been able to. Now let's take a look at how this match is starting in comparison to the match that we saw on WCW Saturday night. Rude got on the microphone, felt there was no one to face him. The boss came in immediately, started the match quickly.
Hey, you can see Shivani and Jesse at the
Well,
look
Rude's
to
holding
your
the pace
left.
back here. Rude is very tentative for a world champion.
Whoa!
Oh, he got a right
ow.
hand in. And it landed.
No thanks.
Big forearm.
Rude, right hand, right on the button that time.
He's going to work on the boss now. I think Rude may have played a little possum right there. Got the boss off guard. Now he's doing the dirty stuff.
Jesse, you know Ravishing Rick Rude very, very well, being from Minnesota, he being from Robbinsdale. And this guy, Ravishing Rick Rude, before he was a professional wrestler, was one of the toughest guys around Minnesota, wasn't he?
Absolutely. He got his reputation working in the clubs. He also developed a big reputation as a world-class arm wrestler.
Yes.
You know, a lot of arm wrestling up in Minnesota goes on in the bars, and to the best I know, has never been beaten in bar arm wrestling, and he even got into the legitimate arm wrestling competition, and I'm not sure if he was ever
I
beaten
would not
there
want to
either.
mess with Rick
He
Rude,
is
no.
certainly one of the toughest in the sport. Oh, my!
Whoa! And there's a 12-foot backdrop. And is Rude feeling that one?
That was as big a backdrop as you'll ever find. The big foot right to the kisser. And the boss with his first offensive flurry of the night.
And you'd have to admit, regardless of how big, strong, and tough the boss is, it would be an upset if he takes Rude.
No
Ow.
question about it. Anytime you beat the champ in the sport, Jess, I think it's an upset. Because you have so many things that can work against you. The champ can hold on to his title by simply dumping you over the top rope. That is qualification. That's the way the rules work. And very, very soon, as Rude hits home here, very, very soon, we are going to get a commissioner.
Oh!
Ouch.
Big right hand.
You can hear that from
Another
here.
You're right in the action, Rude.
Who's the commissioner?
It hasn't been decided yet. You know, there's been some interviews going on, but in the month of January, I understand a commissioner will be named in WCW. And hopefully we will.
Now, how much power is this guy going to have?
He's going to have power as far as matches are concerned.
He'll be like Ferdinand Marcos, martial law.
Well, maybe so. One count.
I shall be back, right back.
Rude hits the floor. And the boss going after him. I don't think Rude wants to be on the floor with a man who can dish out the punishment like this 290-pound boss.
Slams him out on the floor.
That had to hurt.
Now, that ain't the center of the ring right there.
No, but
Not
that had to
the
hurt.
ring isn't hard.
Oh, my.
But it's a lot harder out there.
Yeah, really.
If I had my choice, I'd rather get slammed in the middle of the ring.
Same.
Look at this.
Whoa.
He suplexed him upside down. He's hooked the legs. Look at what he's trying to do now. Now, this is a shining example of what you do to a prisoner that don't want to talk.
It is?
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I guess being the mayor of a city, you should know.
I don't think mayors interrogate people.
Well that time, and the boss hit anything and moves.
Look at this. And Root's trying to sit up. And when he sits up, he runs right in the right hand of the boss.
Yep.
He's in one hell of a predicament right there, Tony, because as up he comes, look what he gets.
Down he goes.
Oh.
That time the heel of the hand right on the bridge of the nose.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a close fist, right?
Yeah,
that was his only way.
Oh, bleed.
Now,
Come on, Rick.
The boss after Rude again. The boss looking good now. His shot of becoming a world champion.
Come on, Rick. Let's go, Rick. Come on,
bear
Rick.
hug on the world champion.
Let's go, Rick.
This is a hold here to zap the endurance. He knows Rude's in terrific shape, and he knows he's got to do something to take that away from him.
Just do this. Right?
And the boss, who has tremendous power, really pulling up and in on the back. And a bite to the bridge of the nose. Got Rude out of that one.
He bit him.
He bit him. But the boss fires back. Right hands.
That may have been a mistake by Rude. He might have just infuriated the guy. Oh, he rocked into a knee on that one. Rude going up to the top.
Rick Rude with a big high-risk maneuver.
Oh. Did he catch a right hand?
That's why you call it a high-risk maneuver. Face first to the mat, and the boss. He's ready to become a world champion. Oh,
not this time.
He hit his knee, the back of the knee.
He hit more than that.
Rude rolls him up. 1, 2, and he beats him.
Oh, we got him.
Ravishing Rick Rude, the opportunist wins it.
Champion. He's simply ravishing. Rick Rude.
Wow. One we're gonna watch. This is Adrian Adonis with Paul Heyman versus wow. So yeah, this has to be Paul Heyman. Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, here we go, guys. Oh man, sorry about that. That's so embarrassing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pause it, take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is one fall. It is for the AWA Television Championship.
Greg Gagne.
Coming to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, out of Mound, Minnesota, at 218 pounds, he is the great Greg Gagne. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this TV title bout, he will be accompanied by his manager, Paul E. Dangerously. Out of New York City, at 292 pounds, he is the adorable Adrian Adonis. One fall for the AWA Television Championship.
Oh my, Paul Heyman and Adrian Adonis. Who would have thunk it?
And we've been waiting for this for a long time and wondering. First of all, waiting for the championship match. And
get out.
when it was determined, wondering how in the world Greg Gagne at 218 pounds is going to deal with the announced 290 pounds, but better than 400 pounds, Adrian Adonis. How do you deal with that? Look at a close-up here of Adrian Adonis.
What would you guess, Rod, that the difference between what Adonis claims his weight to be and what it is in actuality is about 150 pounds?
Oh, yes. In actuality, to answer
Paul
your
E.
question,
sucks.
it is
Wow.
155 pounds.
I think they know how they feel about Paul E.
Oh, and the crowd is getting into this.
Okay,
Before
okay.
Adonis ever gets
Here we
the
go,
robe
here we
off,
go.
Paulie dangerously, his manager. The referee is Marty Miller, and we're going to be ready to go. From coast to coast, from London to Los Angeles, is Greg Gagne with a look of determination, the look of a champion. From Houston to Honolulu. Hello again, everybody. Rod Trongard, along with Mick Karch, here at the Showboat Sports Pavilion in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we hope 1988 is being good to you here in its infancy. And Greg Gagne hopes it's a good start for him. And so, of course, does that man there, Adrian Adonis, as we see some very, very quick, excellent moves and counter moves right here at the outset.
Well, Adrian Adonis certainly has the edge in weight. That's quite obvious, but certainly not in speed or in scientific wrestling skill. There are few that are better and more knowledgeable in the art of professional wrestling, the scientific skills, than Greg Gagne.
True.
And of course,
very true.
Had an outstanding teacher in his father, Vern Gagne, the
Vern
former
Gagne,
heavyweight champion of the world for many, many years. And the two of them have worked out many, many times, long and hard and arduous hours. Right now, it's Adrian Adonis twisting, corkscrewing that left arm of Greg Gagne. And now he grabs the right.
Paul E. sucks. Wow.
Who doesn't like the reaction of the crowd at all. Greg Gagne.
Okie dokie.
Turning, twisting, trying to get out. Does he have Adrian Adonis? Wow.
Look at that leverage maneuver on the part of Greg Gagne.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look. Oh, please. There's some of the class exhibited by Adrian Adonis. It's been a long, long road, Rod, for both men.
Keith, I mean,
TV
he was just a
championship
beast.
match. They accumulated the points necessary to get into the finals. All the marbles right here.
So many points for a pinfall, so many for a draw, subtracted so many for a loss, and this is what it has come down to. Adrian Adonis against Greg Gagne. A good look at Adrian. Out of New York, a good look at Greg Gagne out of Minnesota.
Look at that profile, that physique of Adrian Adonis as he's held in that surfboard. Oh, my.
I think Greg's going to just let him go and drop him on his plastic.
Boom.
Well, here we go.
Here at the Showboat loves it.
Now, wait, where are you going? You going to the showers? Where are you going? Get back in the ring.
I believe he's getting a little massage from Paulie Dangerously.
Well, Mr. Dangerously, apparently a jack of all trades here. A masseur on top of his other talents.
Now stop.
Whatever they may be.
Talks right on the phone.
Oh, right, there you go.
Does good phone, as somebody
Does
once
good
said.
phone, right. Oh, this crowd is on Dangerously's case and the case of Adrian Adonis, and they'd like nothing better than to see a Greg Gagne victory here, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. But that is going to be hard to come by for the young man out of Mount Minnesota. Quick work, great drop toe hold by Greg Gagne. Tremendous coordination and timing necessary to make that happen.
This bout has a 10-minute time limit on it, Rod, and we just heard the announcement that there are 4 minutes remaining in this bout. Oh, popped him right in the eye.
Gagne going after Adrian Adonis. For some reason or another, Greg looked away at the referee, and Adonis.
Yeah, oopsie daisies.
An elbow smash on top of the head.
Oh, no.
And he ripped some tape off the forehead of Greg Gagne. He was opened in a recent match against the heavyweight champion, Curt Hennig.
Come on, Greg.
As you see Paulie dangerously
Paulie, come on.
toweling down from the outside, you'd think that he was on the inside. Chokehold here by Adonis. Come on, Marty, get him away.
That ponderous weight of Adrian Adonis. Man. Oh, he caught that sternum right on that turnbuckle. This is a battle.
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed. Gagne blocks the right hand and fires one of his own. Ducks under.
Whoa.
Connects again. Off the turnbuckle.
That French temper rod. Here we go.
From corner to corner.
Oh.
Well, come on, Greg. You got to hulk up, man. Come on.
Sleeper hold by
Oh,
Adonis.
no.
That good night, Irene.
Ugh.
And where can Gagne go?
Not really anywhere.
Squarely in the center of the ring. However, uses his muscle and does get to the corner before he goes into dreamland. And now it's hand-to-hand combat between Adonis and Gagne.
In behind. Oh, there we go. Greg reverses that sleeper.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Greg.
Wait a minute. That's what.
Oh, good night, nurse.
Oh, Marty Miller caught it, but shakes it off.
That's what they had attempted to do to Tommy Rich, or did do to Tommy Rich, but this time it.
Oh, no.
Bob Orton comes from behind.
Bob Orton. Oh, no.
Hammers away.
Paulie. Flopping like a fish. Oh. Ouch. Oh, no, 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 no.
Between Orton and Adrian Adonis as Wahoo McDaniel comes in to aid Greg Gagne, and it's Wahoo and Bob Orton, Gagne and Adonis. Paulie dangerously outside of the ring, trying to get the powder off, and it is Adonis holding on to Wahoo McDaniel. As the bell rings, this is totally out of control.
It has broken loose.
Oh, has it ever?
Wow, look at this.
Adonis. Gagne working on Orton, who now suddenly finds himself in the ring alone with both Wahoo McDaniel and Greg Gagne. On the outside, it's Orton and Adrian Adonis. There you see them. What a sight. What a sight. Oh. Well, she loved the damage that was being inflicted on those two, I'm sure. And we're going to be going up to the ring with Nick Parks here very, very shortly to get words from Greg Gagne on this.
All right, let's hear from Greg. Yeah.
As a result of the interference by Cowboy Bob Orton, Adrian Adonis has been disqualified. Greg Gagne is the AWA television champion.
Oh, wow. What? I thought they couldn't do that. Wait a second. I thought they couldn't do that. You had to be
all over the world. I know this was a long, tough road. It has to be a bittersweet victory with the interference.
I'm confused.
You know, every time you wrestle Adrian Adonis, you have to watch in the corner for the little weasel. We saw what he did to Tommy Rich, that powder. Well, Paulie dangerously got what he had coming tonight. But that fat Adonis, he keeps bragging what a great wrestler he is, but he can't get the job done one-on-one. He brought in Ace Orton, his old bodyguard. Well, Adonis, anytime you want a shot at the TV championship, you or Orton, you got it. And if they want a tag team match, I'll bring Wahoo McDaniels in my corner, and we'll go 2-on-2 against Orton and Adonis. And if they want to throw that little,
I know.
Whatever he is, they can do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's fired up, and he is the AWA television champion, Greg Gagne.
Wow. Okay. Are they going to get comments from Adrian. Show one more match. There was a Rick Rude match I kind of wanted to show. No, I know exactly what I wanted to show, but I want to take a 5-minute break. I will catch you on the flip side, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back. So I just want to show this. I've been meaning to show this for a while. It was a great match. Now, I can't find the match in all its entirety. And for those on YouTube, you guys will not hear this because it is all music. If you are watching on Rumble, you will get to see the video. There is no audio other than music. Like I said, I try to find this this entire match. They only had like 3 minutes of it, and it's so basically it's Rick Rude versus Ricky Steamboat in a half-hour Iron Man match. It was a great match from what I saw of the highlights. And like I said, I've been meaning to get this on the show. It's just I was trying to think, well, it only has music to it, so you guys on YouTube will not hear it at all. It will be cut out because it has music in it. For you on Rumble, you guys can actually just watch the video with me. So for you guys on Rumble, consider yourselves lucky that you actually get to see this match. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, and we're going to there. Oh. That was a good match. One of their spectacular ones, I think. They just yeah, wow. That's all I can say because like Rick's match, like I said, I really tried to look for that 30-minute Iron match the whole way through, the whole match. I could not find it. If they post it on X, I promise I will reshow it. Not just highlights, but that's the only thing I could find on YouTube. So hopefully someone can upload it. If anyone has it, and you want to put it on X, and you have the ability to show the whole thing, please do so. I'm begging you. I would love to sit there and watch that 30-minute Iron match between him and Ricky Steamboat, excuse me, respectfully. And just sit there. I mean, because Rick and the fact that they had those fans on their feet. Oh my gosh. And they for 30 minutes they had them on their feet. That was great. I loved it. It's just unfortunately if you're on YouTube, you didn't see any of that. So sorry, but if someone does show it on YouTube, hopefully they will post all of the, the 30-minute Iron Man match, excuse me, with with Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat. I tried to find it on Peacock. They do not have it. They only go as far as 94 in WCW. So sorry. I think that was at a pay-per-view, but I don't remember which one. And I looked up the pay-per-view and I'm like, it's not there. Sorry. I really tried, guys. I really did try to find this match top to bottom, but if someone, like I said, if someone can post it on X, like we watched that Vern Gagne and Adrian Adonis match, or if you can get it on, YouTube all the way and YouTube doesn't take it down, or maybe even Rumble. Like someone posted on Rumble and I'll show it. I mean, that would be an awesome match to sit there and commentate all 30 minutes. And like, look, you could see the crowd was really into it. So if anyone does have that match from top to bottom, please let me know. I just would love to watch that match from top to bottom. Okay, I'm going to take another 5-minute break because I want to get things ready to go here because last week we had a little bit of trouble with Peacock and with StreamYard. So I don't know if there was some kind of glitch going on. I've never really had trouble with StreamYard and Peacock before, but I don't really want to edit it afterwards. So I shall be right back with you. I'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, guys, and we're back. So it did something crazy, kind of like screwed up for a second, and then I just redone it, and well, anyway, we got it back to where it needs to be. So here we go. This is the second match between Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, of course, and then Luis Rivera.
Well, it's common knowledge now, Gray. The entire world knows, and no one will be surprised when you're no longer
with the WWF. I apologize to you. I didn't mean anything to happen to you. You just got in the way.
Jose Luis Rivera taking on.
Yeah, this is right after like the whole thing with Bobby Heenan and the Red Rooster with Terry Taylor. So anyway, hi Curt.
Badly mistaken.
Yeah, you're right, because you could do that all by yourself. You don't need any help.
Let's talk about Mr. Perfect.
Yes,
Red
my
Rooster's
favorite
yesterday's
subject.
Garbage.
I haven't scored a settle yet with that piece of garbage from Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn Brawl. That's between you and him. I had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
You know better than that. You know I'd never get involved in an altercation with you.
Look out. Nice shoulder block.
Let's go, Curt. Come on, Curt.
Oh, right up over the top. He looks like Mr. Perfect right here.
Oh.
Coming into the World Wrestling Federation with some very impressive credentials, referring to Mr. Perfect.
What an athlete this man is.
Says he can do it all. Well, I expected him to say that. Nice drop kick.
Come on, Curt.
He did that perfectly. Went right through the ropes perfectly.
That's not funny.
Came
This
right
man
down on his head.
This man prides himself on being perfect.
Well, he wasn't too perfect there, was he?
Funny thing is, he doesn't have to work at it. It just comes natural. He's perfect.
He's perfect. And nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody.
Yeah. You watch. He's perfect. He'll show you.
Come on, Curt.
He tells you, too. Earlier on, we had a chance to talk to him, and it was less than a perfect interview, I might add. Here he is.
He's perfect.
I'm going to ask you people to do me a favor. As hard as it may seem, take your eyes off of me.
Nope.
Find yourself a mirror. Look into it. What do you see? Nothing perfect.
Nope, sorry, I can't keep my eyes off of you, dear.
What do you think he sees when he looks in the mirror?
Well, he
What
sees
do you
something.
see when you look in the
Oh,
mirror?
I
jeez.
see a very intelligent man.
Yeah, I would check the want ads, too, if I were you. You could take a look at the newspaper.
For what?
Well, very painful move right here. Grapevine both legs.
Now you take a look at who Mr. Perfect is.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Adding insult
I want to
to
learn that
injury.
move. It's the Indian Deathlock.
Yeah. Oh, you want to start again?
Not with me. Don't. I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah. Really, he didn't have to turn that loose. I think he could have got a submission with that.
Oh, he's not satisfied
That's right.
yet.
That's why I'm
He wants
Mr.
to show you
Perfect.
all his perfect moves.
Well, he didn't look too perfect earlier on in this matchup.
Rivera's a tough man.
You'll find some perfect opponents here in the World Wrestling Federation. All the top guns
Ouch,
are
ouch,
here.
ouch, ouch.
You won't have any trouble finding any good competition. Reversal.
Oh, you missed.
Out of the way.
Well, Rivera, that's using your head.
Shake it
you
off.
Dummy.
Could be the beginning of the end right here.
There we go.
Oh, look at
Perfect
this.
plex.
Perfect plex. I bet you.
Cradle suplex. It's all over.
3.
Nobody does it like him.
Well, here's Mike McGurk.
Here is your winner, Mr. Perfect, Curt.
All right, we're going to stop sharing. And I'm just going to say a few words and then we'll wrap up. I know this is kind of short. I just kind of wanted to show a couple of things and then, do the main event, which was Curt Hennig. Excuse me. So I will be changing the name of my podcast. It will be Nobody Beats Curt Hennig. Nobody. I just think it's better than saying, the other thing, Curt Hennig was the best. Yeah, he was the best, but I think to use some of his promo is especially when he was in, WCW, he would always say nobody beats Curt Hennig, nobody. I honestly don't think that's copyrighted. But I mean, just because I change it, like I said, doesn't mean that the show is going anywhere. We will still be around. And next week, we will have another show with him. I'm not sure who he faces again next week. We shall figure that out though, and definitely let you know. So yeah. But what can I say about this match other than it was shorter than I thought it was supposed to be? I just think his matches, till he sort of gets established, so to speak, are awesome. he beat some of the jobbers, which Rivera was more of a, he was a jobber who got guys over, and he did a good job of it. I think Curt looked great in here. I love the little promo thing he did. Take your eyes off of me. I'm like, nope, sorry, not gonna happen. He had to have at least some, ladies in the audience be like, nope, my eyes are glued to you. I'd be one of them. If I wasn't like, 2 years old when this came out, almost 3. I would have been 3 in April. So that was 89. It was like January 23rd of 89. So I was like almost 3 years old. I would have been 3 in April. Yeah, I love this match because I just think it had so much of Kurt's charisma, and of course it was like a jobber kind of thing. Jobber gets over. But but I was thinking about doing the Royal Rumble, but I think we should just do his matches from now on. There are a couple coming up here in February, I think, of 89, and then of course in March, and then April. And around June is when he starts like in with the Hogan, you can't do that. I love those because I mean it's so Curt, right? Of course, Lanny will um come into the fold, but it's more just Curt at this point. SummerSlam, we did the Red Rooster thing. um I don't know, I may do a re-showing of that because I mean it was all audio before. We shall see. I may redo some matches. um Not that there aren't a lot of matches here, there are plenty of matches here. I just would like to watch along to them instead of, listening along to them. Um, and, opinions grow as, we all do. A happy new year to everybody. This is the first that I'm recording, so January 1st. So happy new year, everybody. Welcome 2020. I didn't have a wrap up of this show because I mean this is pretty explanatory what we do here. 2024 was a great year for me and this channel because we actually got over 100K subscribers. Thank you so much, YouTube. They gave me my reward, and I'll take my background off for just a second so you guys can see that. It is over here. So for those who can zoom in, if you want to zoom in, the reward is right here. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy and overwhelmed that you guys want me, to hear me talk about my favorite wrestler and probably your favorite wrestler too. He was one of a kind and he is sorely missed. No doubt about that. So, just tell all your friends, all your wrestling fans who liked Curt Hennig or liked old time wrestling. And I'm going to try to get some more people on, not just Curt's matches, though we can go over some of those with like Nick Bockwinkel and stuff. But also, I would like to get on. I do have some Kerry Von Erich stuff from WCCW. And then, some other stuff that I bookmarked on X. I'm like, maybe we'll watch along to this, or maybe we'll watch along to that. The one was Adrian Adonis and Greg Gagne, because they would both be associated with Curt. You know, um, Kerry Von Erich would also be associated with Curt. So, I mean, showing a couple of matches. I have some Rick Rude stuff that I still haven't shown yet. There's some stuff with Curt that I still haven't shown yet. So, there's more yet to come. So, I guess this is kind of, even though it's 2025, this is sort of a wrap up show for 2024 because it was a great year for me. Getting my reward, getting 100,000K or 100,000 subscriber. And again, I just changed my show name. Again, guys, not going anywhere. We're still gonna stay around. But I just think new year, new change, right? So we are gonna keep going. We have not yet begun to peak at all. So Thank you guys so much for, being subscribed to my show and staying subscribed to my show. If you notice that you are not getting notifications of new videos when I post, make sure that you are subscribed. Just kind of check it in case YouTube takes you off. I don't know why they would do that, but just be, in case. And again, thank you so much for subscribing and staying subscribed. And we'll see you in the next video next week. And remember, guys, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. By the way, you are going to hear shameless plugs. I just wanted to say that real fast. You're going to hear shameless plugs and then an AI song. But of course, all that jargon will be at the end. Nobody beats Mr. Perfect, guys. Nobody. Okay, guys, this is where we're going to do some shameless plugs here. So the first shameless plug, if you could please go over to my other show, which is Black Magic Talk. I will put the links in all the description fields. If you could just kind of browse it, if you are not only a wrestling fan, but you like Wicca or paganism, and you'd like to learn more about it. We just did some recent episodes. So if you'd like to hop over there, just click the link in the description field. If you would like to give to the Black Magic Talk Patreon, that link will be in the description field. And again, if you would like to have a tarot reading on the show, you can DM me on X. My link for that X will be in the description field. If you would like to do one off the show, you can also just DM me and I will give you my rate. My co-host is Matt Collins. He can also give you a tarot reading on the show or off the show. If it's on the show, all you would have to do is become a Patreon supporter for $5 a month. You get all kinds of perks. And again, we can let you know when you can come on the show. And if you'd like to do it off the show, Matt can definitely give you his rating for doing tarot. The next shameless plug I would like to do is, of course, Pro Wrestling Talk will always be on Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is scheduled to change, but Angel and I will let you know on the Wrestling X. So if you would like to DM us at any time, me and Angel, my link will be in the description field for my Wrestling X, that is for Pro Wrestling Talk and also for this podcast. Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. If you would like to give to the Patreon, I have for Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. Again, you can go and look in the description field. It should be there. I have $1, $3, $5, and $10. The other show is just $1, $5, and $10. I'm sorry, it's $3, $5, and $10, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But if you could give, thank you in advance. If you'd like to ask any questions for pro wrestling or Black Magic Talk, you are free to direct message me on X, or Angel, my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, unless it is scheduled to change, but we will definitely let you know beforehand. So, of course, this show, I'm going to do a shameless plug for this show. Again, $1, $3, $5, and $10 you can contribute on Patreon. If you would like to give on Cashapp, I will take donations on Cashapp, but direct message me on X if you would like to do that, and I will give you my handle. So if you have any questions like about the show or any technical questions, you can always direct message me on my X, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. The next shameless plug I would like to do is for Hardlands Media. Kit Cabello, someone I call a good friend of mine. Please check him out. He is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central, and that would be 10 p.m. Eastern. So 9 a.m. Central, he is Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, depending on when you can catch him in a good mood for a Saturday brunch. If he does do Saturday brunch, I usually am sleeping or at work. So But check him out. He's really good on politics, and I have the pleasure of calling him friend. Some more shameless plugs. If you could also subscribe to Angel in the Afternoon. He does a great job on politics as well. And that's Angel in the Afternoon. And he's usually on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. That is also scheduled to change. If you have any questions about it, he'll usually let you know. And he will definitely, you can direct message him if you need to get a hold of him. The last one is Deconstructing. His name is Dave. I really recommend him too. He has a little podcast on YouTube. All you'd have to look up is Deconstructing Topics, and he does some really good stuff. I really recommend you guys check him out. Subscribe to everybody I just said here, and check them out. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Hey, Curt Hennig fans, just want to let you know that the ending outro song is AI generated. Again, it is AI generated. Thank you all for listening. And remember, everyone, no one beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody.
He walked into the ring, a legend set to soar. In the flashing lights you could hear the crowd roar. With a twinkle in his eye, a swagger in his stride. Curt Hennig, he was more than a star in their eyes. From the farms of Minnesota to the wrestling hall, he stood undefeated through it all. A father, a friend, a hero we'd see. Perfect in the memories for you and me. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, a hero we'd see. Perfect in the memories for you and me. In the quiet of the evening, stars shining bright. You'd hear tales of his glory, long into the night. With a grip like of ice, and a smile that gleamed. He lived every moment like out of a dream. His days in the sun, and the nights in the cold. Stories of Curt never grow old. Remember the laughter, battles hard fought. Perfectly missed, but never forgot. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, a hero we'd see. Perfect in memories for you and me. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, his legend's still strong. Here's to Curt Hennig.